right, we're gonna bring in Jalen. Now, we're going to imagine Jalen and Sarah are friends, or Jalen and Lauren are friends, which they are, and they're just coming to the prom as friends. They're not dating, but they are opposite sex. So we wanna make sure that we don't pose them like a couple. So Jalen, you're gonna move in close to Lauren, but do you notice how he has his hands in his pockets and she has her hands loose by her sides? We wanna come in and close up the gap just a little bit, and Jalen, just make sure I can see the shoulder that's back, so you twist in a little bit more. Right, so they have separation between them, which is perfect. They're not touching at all. Lauren, you can bend both elbows though and keep them kind of forward, perfect. Now, Jalen also has positioned himself so that his boutonniere is showing in front. Nice big smiles? Lovely. Happiest night. Now, Lauren is gonna step off and we're gonna show how we would change this up if you were going with your date. So Jalen and Sarah are going to hold each other at the small of the back, just like so, and keep just a little space between you. So you don't want your arm to wrap around her, you just want it to land right here. Keep yourself a little space. There you go. Lean your weight to your front foot, Jalen. There we go. And Sarah, let's see your face more. It's all blocked by your hair right now. Beautiful. There we go. Good. Big smiles, we're happy. And then I'm gonna have Jalen change one thing about his hands. You notice right now they're stuffed in his pocket all the way, but could you take it so that only your thumb was in your pocket and your rest of your hand is out? Keep the fingers relaxed. And Sarah, bend this elbow a little bit more, there we go. And will you put it up here with the thumb behind you, keep all the fingers together? Good. Huge difference. If you watched, you can pause and replay that. When she closed up her fingers, her hand looked much more dainty and feminine. All right, now, Jalen, we're just gonna change so your hand is in and your thumb is out of your pocket. This is another good option as well. Good. And then they have naturally done this. The tip of their head is tipping towards each other. So if you're going with a date, you want the top of your head tipping towards each other. And if it's just friends, keep them neutral on your neck and don't cock your neck in towards each other. Now Lauren's gonna come in and we're gonna show, let's suppose Lauren and Sarah just decided we don't have dates, we're just gonna go to the prom together. So you're gonna stand close to each other, almost hip to hip, but again, we're not necessarily going to be touching each other, or if you are, it's just going to be more like hugging. So do a side hug. There you go, perfect. And will you take one step this way just to even you out on the backdrop? There we go, perfect. All right, now Lauren's hand got lost because of the boutonniere. So if she wanted to show it off, she could do this pose. This is what I call like holding your elbow. Good, and make sure it goes up like that. And then you could mirror it too, and then you guys just laugh at each other. Perfect. All right, so there's it. And then one more thing, when we have two girls, you can also do back to front. So Lauren turns this way, and you're both showing off your wristlets with big elbows like you were before. Good. Drop your shoulder and your elbow towards the floor. And Lauren especially, I'm gonna come up here. Go ahead and put your hand back where it was. So this elbow needs to come this way and this comes towards the floor just a little bit. And then take all this off your chest here. Perfect. Good. Give you a single female to be like your date, and Sarah, you get to come on in. These guys are just friends, so take one step this direction, make some room for her, turn this way a little bit. There you go. And you're gonna come up and we'll just do the low hold right there. Yep. Low hold, just there, yeah, just right there. You're gonna, yeah, she's just gonna hold you, right. So you come in close. There you go, good. And this hand here could be like in your pocket or loose. Let's switch. I'm gonna switch this left, your right hand, yeah. Put that one in a pocket. Does this one make a real pocket or no? Yeah, I like that. That looks really good. So you can then either touch or hold his elbow, but he still has his own separate space. And this is about as close as you want to get if you are not dating. And then you can also relax and you can have your own elbow hold over here and you guys can just be happy smiling together. We're just glad to be at the prom. Ready? This hand here, instead of holding your stomach, hold your elbow. There you go, much better, good. And think about this finger, instead of doing this, we want it to be, yes, love it. Good, tip your head a little away from him, perfect, good.